So we're going to record a little preview, I guess. Hello and welcome. I have another Heroes game. Did a duo queue with Matt, and we managed to get Blackheart Bay again. Hooray, everyone's favorite map. If you're not familiar with this one, the whole point of this is that a pirate ship will spawn here in the middle. There are coins, opportunities to get coins all around. If you can pay the pirate, he'll shoot cannonballs at you.
Alright, I'm giving you...
The initial little mini game of this is that they have vision up here, and people usually fight more than they should for it. Now, an interesting thing to note real quick about this match in particular is that our Kerrigan is AFK for the beginning of the game. But don't worry, we'll see how things are going. Something I seem to have noticed is a lot of people usually send 5 up top for the silly vision fight. So right now, our ETC and Nova are getting in there. ETC's taking up damage. I'm sieging. I'm doing my best to do what damage in early game Sgt.Hammer can do. However, everyone's moved out of my range, so I am kind of useless right now. Up, landing a few more auto attacks. Tyrael is fighting Jaina in the bot lane, and I'm running for it. While my poor Nova and ETC are going off there, hitting the drink, getting back some health while I'm dueling up with my worst nightmare, because she can make you be blind and miss. Everyone's favorite Lee. I guess we should talk about that. The enemy team has a Nova, a Jaina. Oh, we got more action. ETC going in there, landing some damage, even though my main goal right now is just to shove the lane, so I'm not really helping deal any damage. Arthas is coming in, landing a little bit of harass. He's trying to land some solid damage onto our Nova. ETC comes in, lands a stun. However, I have run off to go fight over the jewelry box, but nothing's really happening. A lot of standstill as the enemy team has managed to get away with all 5 coins, and now Nova is rushing off to go pay with her portion. ETC is following. I am kind of lagging behind, while Tyrael is doing his best to fight over the chest. He's landing solid damage, but he is really low on mana, and it looks like Nova is just going to be able to poke him out. He managed to use his escape to get away, and they're going to go for that payday. So right now, Nova and I are landing some solid damage onto Jaina, and we get a kill. First blood, thank you very much, while ETC is doing his best to try and interrupt and annoy people paying for things. However, he will pay with that for his life. His block skill only managed to block so much. I wander in there, do my best to land some damage. Tyrael's back in, still no mana, unfortunately, and I'm going to try and do my best to peck away at this Lee. While everyone, I think, in our chat right now has noticed heavily that, hey, Kerrigan's not doing anything. I harassed Jim Raynor, trying to slow down as best I can the payment. And I'm going to run away. Let's see if Tyrael decides to say, I go back in to land more harass, but it's too far away, and the enemy team has managed to bank all their stuff. Oh, cool. Here we go. Here's the whining in chat. Give you that appropriate Heroes of the Storm situation that you're going to see a lot of. Here's the Storm. Can't spell AFK somehow without heroes. So right now we're at a major disadvantage. The blue team has managed to send in 8 coins. They just need 2 more, and the enemy Nova will be able to get that from the doubloon camp, though she is pulling off because she's low on health. Extra coin coming in from Jaina. I'm really beat up and can't seem to heal, so I'm just doing my best to shove lane, soak experience. They're ahead in a certain way, so I think mentally I'm just kind of writing off the initial first chest. While my buddy over here, Fallen Angel, seems to be wanting to farm some doubloons. Let's see here. Oh wow, he did manage to kill Nova. He guessed which one's the right one, is still going after doubloons. ATC and myself shoving lanes, doing our best. Unfortunately, no one is soaking experience up in the top lane or in bot lane, so we're going to be at a major disadvantage. ATC coming in, shoving people around. We'll see Nova's kind of going in for a flank, but Arthas is coming in as well, so this is looking not really good for us. He's doing his little AoE damage against me. I'm doing my best to kind of back off, but he's effectively zoned me out of the attack. Nova is not really landing any right clicks during this. I'm doing my best to tap away now that I've kind of realized that even though Sgt.Hammer is called a specialist, she really is an AD carry. You need to be doing a lot of right clicking as her. Especially when you are sieged. Bot lane, it looks like Kerrigan and our buddy are leaving a coin there after having captured something. Blue team only needs 1 coin at the moment, and they can get that easily out of ETC myself. Oh, managing to dodge a stun as they shove us in. But we seem to be doing okay. Weathering the storm. Maybe. We'll see. Our Tyrael will turn in some coins. We'll find out. Ooh, we're standing in that AoE. ETC's kind of going on alone there. Nova's landing some solid poke onto the Lily, didn't manage to kill her, and then Arthas seems to be able to tank for days. Gonna do a little bit of auto attack harass. Yeah, Tyrael did manage to turn in 3 points during this. And our Kerrigan bot is addicted to pushing, so that's cute. I think right now we're going to do our best to just continually shove in, even though no one is soaking top lane, but we don't seem to be paying for it, even though we seem to have an experience advantage. Let's see, Kerrigan bot on her own. She should be easily picked off by these two, so we'll just see this happen. No, Kerrigan bot. No, not that way. Look out. Okay, or she'll get away. Let's see what our Nova can do. Round 2. Will Nova enter into this 3v1? Nope as well. ETC seems to have set up a strong defense on the chess. I am now trying to get some money, and Tyrael is soaking experience in the top lane, trying to get us to a higher level. We're finally really outpacing them in terms of experience. Unfortunately, they only need to turn in 1 coin, and Arthas managed to do that during the scuffle where ETC got himself deaded. Nova's running off. I am also running off. Just chicken without a hat. Oh god, my towers. And Kerrigan bot is continuing to push bot like she don't care. Let's see what's going on right here. Our buildings are taking a bunch of damage. I'm doing my best to be immortal. I took the first aid trait at this point in the match. Normally I like to go to the one that lowers your zoom. Hammer's booster rockets cooldown, but I felt like we were going to take a bunch of harass this, so I went with lifesteal and the first aid. So I just wanted to live forever.
Who's got the coin for me, sir?
So we'll see what happens right now. We're doing a hard push in the mid lane to try and compensate for the fact that we are just kind of losing out in the money game. Unfortunately, Nova, well, she's camping that right now. Kerrigan bot is heading back to bot. Well, they are taking the bot camp. ETC going back. See what he does. He's hiding. Everyone seems to be trying to get money while I am having the silliest duel in the world with Lily. Ooh, can Nova bring her down? Nope, Lily is immortal. And ETC is getting beaten up 1v4. Yeah, 1v4 against the chest. Died like the hero he is. Trying to stop the enemy team from turning in any of the coins, while everyone else just seems to be meandering. And it's not even a good push out of me. I don't know why I didn't try to help ETC, who was full-blown deaded at the moment. And we're doing our best to shove. I think we can get that tower. Cool, that's some extra experience. I'm taking some Janet damage. Kieran is coming in. I am full-blown panicking right now because I've been CC'd all to heck. Popping my W to try and push people away, and oops. And I scurry like a rat. Well, Kerrigan goes after Arthas. Kerrigan? Kerrigan bot managing to land a kill. Good on her. Oh no, but I got chased and murdered. Let's see if ETC can avenge me. Probably not because it's Nova. But Nova! Nova on Nova crime. And Kerrigan bot couldn't figure out how to get out. Poor AI. AI doesn't get doors. They're not velociraptors just quite yet. Our buddy, the Fallen Angel, that's pretty funny. I wonder if he's a Tyrael main with a name like that, is continuing to push bot while Lily is getting paid or reverse paid. She's getting positive. ETC just a little too slow to stop her from turning in her funds. But he's got a boatload of money himself. If he could turn in, that would be great. Jen and ETC are defending the chest. Well, the blue team seems to be going in for some sort of pincer. However, I am sieged up. Everyone seems to be doing their things. We are both level 10s, and there are some supers. I'm dropping some napalm strikes. And Lily is invincible at the moment. She's tossing out all that healing. Jim Raynor has dropped his banshees, and we're doing our best. ETC lands a pretty good stun, but Lily is just out of range for any of the harass that we have. It looks like we're just going to get run over. I am just backed into a corner, and we all just kind of die. Nova now gets really angry about the fact that she thinks that we can't kill Lily, which the Lily managed to get out of range, and I wasn't going to unsiege. Blue team is making the call that even though there are only 2 of them, they're going to go for the boss golem. Kerrigan bot is really dumb. Oh my. I want to talk about stuff, but she's not even fighting. She could have maybe killed that Lily. And now Tyrael's doing the same thing. Don't follow her, she's a machine. She's trying to trick you. So right now the blue team has pulled ahead in experience, and it looks like our Kerrigan has joined up, so things are fairly equal in experience. But the blue team has managed, hey, it's actually equal in experience, and we're equal in cannon shots at the moment, so we'll see how things progress. Right now, ETC's going in, he is paying attention to that boss golem. The rest of the team is moving in as well, seeing if we can land any solid damage. Right now we're going in. I want to land some minion attack for some reason. And we are backing out, basically leaving ETC to die. But Nova and I are finally landing some damage. Tyrael comes in, great stun on Lily. They have lost their healer as ETC. He died for the cause there. He managed to take a whole bunch of damage. We got their Lily. So only they're taking their damage dealers are left, and we are all basically pretty healthy and have a bunch of damage. We'll see if we can do anything about that. Nova running away, I'm running away, Tyrael's running away. Never mind, everything I said about that being great, maybe I lied. We're gonna try and kill the Janna. Nope, it looks like she's able to get away. Nope, we got Arthas, and their Nova is shooting our Nova, and I am just going to push lane and let Nova die. Because I value doors. Doors need to die. The T-Dot running away, getting away. And I seem to be doing a little mini half-hearted duel against Raynor at the moment. And he is just shoving me away. Right now the chests have spawned. We'll see who pays attention first. Kerrigan is managing to look at that. Sheridan and ETC, they are going after the chest. I'm moving in. Lily seems to be moving in slowly. She is taking the unfortunate first position. So we'll see if we go after her. Nope, the team is correctly ignoring her as though we are now moving in. Tyrael going after the lower chest, and we're getting into a big old fight. ETC and Kerrigan are diving pretty deep. I'm coming in to land a little bit of harass. Arthas has come in. Oh no, and then we got that Lily healing. Oh, ETC lands a fantastic ult, and we are just hitting everything we can do on the enemy Lily. Solid damage. I'm backing up to get out of the Janna damage and popping my first aid kit. ETC tanking it up. Kerrigan doing as much damage as he can to Arthas. And it looks like we take him down as well. That is a 2-4 Zill at the moment, but the T-Dot is there. Let's see what T-Dot can do to the team. I see her, and I am just physically panicking. ETC taking a little bit of tower damage as we are doing our best to try and figure out what to do about these Raynor wraiths that, oh my god, are going to hunt down and just murder Nova. Merciless. Keep that in mind. Those things are merciless. So right now, that ended up being a 3-for-1. Bam! I come in, take the credit for that Nova kill. Unfortunately, it looks like blue team is going to be able to get that chest if we cannot keep them off of it. That Janna's got a whole bunch of money. ETC landed a stun. Will Kerrigan go in? Tyrael on the other side. We got a fight on all sides. I went to the lower lane for some reason to push. I guess maybe to soak some experience in. But I'm landing some solid damage on the Janna, and we'll fortify into this area. Dropping some mines. Telling people to step off. That Janna just made a very bad decision. Arthas coming in, doing his best to damage me and scare me. I think he missed his stun, but it doesn't matter. I'm not going anywhere. And we take down Arthas in a very ill-advised dive. Well, the rest of the enemy team, that is a 1-for-none, and we have complete control over the money. However, we are lacking 1 coin. So we're going to go run off and try and get that coin instead of leaving everybody to defend. Oh my god, is it just that easy? Is it just that easy? The answer is yes, it is just that easy. Tyrael figured it out, but he couldn't get past the shooting range that was between him and there. So they have managed to do their thing. Meanwhile, we were taking the bot bruiser camp, hoping to get a push on. While Nova died for our sins, Tyrael ran away. So right now, the option we have is to kind of maybe push with our bruiser camp, or see what we can do to catch someone off guard. I have decided to push with the bruiser camp because we went through the trouble of collecting them. Everyone else is running top. I just have a little duel with Janna. We'll see with everything. The blue team is way into the boss golem. They are all rushing it. What everyone else is doing is camping the chests in case they come back up. Tyrael's pushing mid. They're going after the boss camp. I'm having my own little fight with Jaina.
We don't be working for free.
And Nova is all into the pluses. Maybe she wanted people to think about the boss camp. Oh, maybe she wanted somebody to pay up. So Kerrigan has the 1 coin we need. And we're going to immediately cash that in. But, unfortunately, if you look at it, the enemy team has managed to capture Boss Golem. And that thing is marching into our base. So I'm rushing up there to go fight it. ETC is joining with me. We'll see what everyone else is doing. Tyrael, he's trying to recall an enemy territory. Kerrigan is going Jaina hunting. Wow, she manages to land quite a bit of damage. These suck back in. Let's see if she can get her. Oh, misses her stun. Tyrael using that ulti. They wanted her dead. They got her dead, and we've managed to pull ahead in experience. Unfortunately, right now, if you look at it, so we pulled ahead in experience, but if this giant golem manages to take down any buildings, we could fall behind. Though we do have the tower killing advantage of the pirate at the moment, so we'll see how this all works out. No, I don't think he's going to be able to do anything. He took the gate, but the gate I don't think gives too much experience. So they're not yet level 17, but a basic soak is going to be able to get that. So now we are equal in terms of experience. Kerrigan is camping the chest. The T-Dot Nova is coming in. Kerrigan needs to get out of there because the enemy team wants her dead. And Kerrigan is not respecting that at all. Wow, they are just running it in there while Ultralisk is left alone to ponder what happened. They don't have the money, though, to turn things in, so we'll see what everyone else is doing. I think I'm going to be fighting off against this Bruiser camp. I'm viewing that as a huge, like, oh no, they're pushing in real hard. ETC's going around. Where's Tyrael needs to run. That blue camp ain't worth it. And Nova is with me, who I don't really need the help to push. Tyrael's doing his best to run, trying to get to the safety of towers. We'll see how well that works out for him. Worked out pretty good, even though Lili is the god of healing. And it appears they managed to get the doubloons, so they are now just a scant 4 gold away from the cannon payment. So we'll see if they can do that. Nova and I have pushed out the lanes, done our best to soak experience. We're ahead of them. The main goal we really want right now is to try and... Oh god, there was a big fight bot. Fallen Angel's taking a bunch of damage. ETC lands an amazing ult that if only someone was there to do damage during... Nova manages to land a combo, takes out their Jaina, but there's not enough damage there. I'm trying to rush in and see if I can get anything. No, I can't. That was a 2-for-1 that should have been so much more. ETC, I think, hit all 5? That looked like all 5. Right now, Kerrigan is playing Get the Money. I'm playing I Am Terrified, and I'm going to fight for the right to party to defend this base, dropping down that napalm, trying to light up my life. Right now, we are doing our best to try and stay with this, but the building destruction that these two can get off. Actually, I'm doing some pretty scary damage. I've scared off the 2 of them, so we're kind of safe. Unfortunately, they have got a boatload of coins mid, and we don't have the way to defend ourselves against them. And they're going to get yet another chest. Yep, we got there right after the nick of time, and I am just going to get brutally murdered if I stay around there. Tyrael and I are running with our tail in between our legs. But tank tails. Oof, some pretty good damage out of them. Ooh, Kerrigan diving right in there. I'm doing my best. I've hit siege mode. I'm going to do all the damage I can to try and take out their tank. Putting down some more napalm. That Lili heal is just too strong. Oh, they also had a healing ward as well. And we're going to beat the crap out of Lili. Meanwhile, those wraiths out of Jaina are landing so much. Raynor are landing so much damage. ETC's coming in. What message does he have? He's got a push around. He's singing a song, trying to buff us up. Tyrael's coming in as well, but they both accidentally landed into a fairly well-placed Arthas stun. And let's see how annoying Nova can be. I just want to pay. I just want to pay. Leave me alone. Back off. Shooting her. Oh, their Jaina went down to our Nova somewhere. Let's see how well their Nova can keep us off of this, because right now we're just trying to pay in. We have not a lot of gold, so this is a lot of resources going to protecting me to pay exactly 1 gold, but I kind of just want to sit on this because I'm worried about the enemy team. getting good payment. In terms of buildings, we have lost all of our outer forts, and they still have their southern fort. We got a lot of pings going on, and people are doing their best to kind of catch the balloons. ETC's doing stuff.
Show your enemies.
There we go. We managed to defend it, and that will even up cores. And Kerrigan and I managed to kill the enemy Nova. So they're down 2 people. They just have 3 people to defense. And the option we have right now, I think we're going to go after the boss camp so we can put down a strong push after the cannonballs. Oh, and yeah, ETC manages to shove all of them into me. I have now pulled aggro, which totally sucks. And they're spread out, so my splash damage is worthless. And no one seems to be killing the mage. Meanwhile, Tyrael is taking this camp. Kerrigan's running around still trying to get gold, so probably we can try and do a repeat payment. See what goes down. The last cannonball has fallen. And I want to push with bot lane. We'll see if anyone wants to come with me. Right now, Nova's coming with me. ETC is moving towards the chest. Oh, and they're smartly going away because the enemy team is with us. I'm going to do my best to land some damage. Oh wow, some amount of damage turns out to be their Gina going down pretty quick. And Nova is frozen in place. Let's see if she can get away. ETC just sitting on that chest. Tyrael's managed to capture the top bruiser camp. Kerrigan is going after the bottom siege camp. I'm doing my best to just land as much harass as I can. ETC coming in for the backup. Good on Matt. Stunning those stupid siege cannons. Show them who's boss. Turn them back into broken statues. And it looks like we want to fight over the chest. Bad positioning for myself to get in there, but I do have my healing ray. I did get stunned. Tyrael uses his ult. We're going after Lili as hard as we can. And we do get her with damage. ETC landing an ult on Arthas. We're holding down, doing as much damage as we can. Raynor standing off to the side, being the commander he is. Fortunately, Nova is shooting those raids as best she can while we are doing our best to take out Arthas. Oh no! Nova from the side landed solid damage, but we got a great body block out of ETC as we all try to pay to the mighty bank of pirates. And Nova just being a jerk. We can't tell which one's the real one. Oh, that was the real one. So we managed to kill her. I think in non-spectator view, one of them was cloaked, so when we decloaked her, we knew, oh, that's the one we need to murder with supreme prejudice. Oh, and we managed to get another cannon barrage. We have a cannon barrage, we've got bruisers pushing, we've got sieges pushing. Right now I'm motioning that we should be pushing with bot, and some people seem to be coming with me. Nova had to recall because she's low on health, and everyone's running in. I just want to push because I am Sgt.Hammer and I want to land damage. Right now they only have 2 people. Lili is right about to revive. Every one of us is up. Looks like ETC, everyone wants to just kind of face tank stuff. I want to move in slow. I want to fire my cannons. Looks like we're trying to get a dive in on Lili. Our siege minions doing their best to land damage from afar. Janus trying to freeze me, landed some crits. And we've taken out the Lili. Though Arthas isn't a big fan of us being in the base, I have a stun landed on me. I am literally panicking. I have been frozen again. My healing ray is on, but that has managed to stop my jet boosters. ETC lands a stun. Right now, I am doing my best. Oh, wow. And they managed to kill the Janna. So we'll see this little 2v2. Oh, and I am taken out. Oh. So we'll see what happens right now. Kerrigan is doing her best to fight T-Dot, who managed to kill Tyrael, but nope, the T-Dot can't be brought down. We have Kerrigan versus Arthas, tank versus damage, and she's managed to actually build up her shield continuously while dealing damage thanks to the Ultralisk, and magnificently wins this duel. So here's the important thing to remember. While Nova is pushing mid, we've left an unattended siege camp. So he is going to be pecking away at this keep, and hopefully we'll start getting caddies, some catapult minions in the bot lane. Nova's keeping the push on. We have hit level 20. Everyone has their best heroic skills. I took the attack speed and attack range buff for this. Let's see if Kerrigan decides to maybe base. Yep, she's going for the base. That's good. Hopefully she will not get herself killed. Right now it is just Nova and Kerrigan versus only Lili. So I actually do like our odds in this case. Let's see what happens here. Lili going in for the scum steal, but we've got an army of Novas, some real, some fake, all the damage. and doing a whole bunch of damage. Yeah, they didn't manage to kill that siege thing before it took out their fort, which means we're going to start spawning, there we go, catapult minions, the real deal. Those things will really, if they're allowed to be, if they're left uninterrupted, they will do mega damage. Lily doing her best to scare off that Kerrigan, but this is not a good fight for her. Both teams are back 5v5 right now, and this is going to be a big old fight over what we can get around the chest. T-Dot's coming in, whose name I like because it's easy to pronounce. We know that she's there. We're looking for, we're looking for her right now. I do my best to land some things. We're just trying to zone out, and we're trying to play guess the T-Dot. I have sieged up. However, I have the hovering siege, so I can kind of move around. I'm not really concerned with that Nova because I want to get a good position to lay down some mines. ETC's fighting. He lands a wonderful 3-person ult, including the Lily, in range of my siege weaponry. And we managed to take out Jaina and Lily. They've lost the support. Nova died off to the side. It is just their tank and Jim Raynor. Raynor does a bunch of damage, but without the healing of Lily, he is nothing, and Arthas is now running. He and his little ghoulies are running off, doing their best, seeing if they can survive. And the team has decided to chase. We'll see what happens. Will we turn in gold? Will we make a really bad decision in the coming seconds? Let us find out, because it looks like we probably could make a closing push at the moment. But what choice will we? We will have to find out. At the current moment, it looks like Matt and I are going to get these bruisers for a strong push in the bot, hopefully. Right now, we're ahead in experience and buildings. As you can see, all of our inners are still up. We lost some of the outer towers, but we have all of our keeps, which is the important stuff. They have lost 2 keeps, so the top lane is the only lane that doesn't have catapults. Catapults do splash damage, which, if left unattended, can really clean up your forces and actually get to the Nexus. The enemy team is still down to just Arthas, who was really beat up and doing his best to try and take out a single bruiser camp. We've caught whiff of that. Looks like Tyrael's coming in, and we'll try to camp it at the right moment. You need to have the correct number of people on that. So T-Dot managed to steal that while we weren't paying attention, getting a bruiser camp, and some important experience for him and his allies. So we'll see how that all pans out. Actually landing a bunch of damage. No one stopped her from almost killing our Kerrigan. Let's see if I can go do a chase. It is still 5v4. Kerrigan managed to survive at the skin of her teeth, but taken down while I wasn't paying attention. I guess she just didn't get away quick enough. I am chasing Nova, because if I can see her shimmer, I can pop an ult, and she is the smartest, cleverest person in the world, because it never occurred to me that she would be right there. If you can't tell, I cannot tell at all. Fortunately, though, since they are down 2 forts, the bulk of their forces are right now in their base, doing their best to try and fight off the minion waves we have coming in. Now, this is a really bad idea to try and go after the boss goal. It is 4v4, and the Nova is right here. We haven't found her to clear her out, so she's able to land tons of harass to our ETC, who's supposed to be our tank, tons of harass me as well. When I should be shooting the golem, if I had just concentrated on the golem right now, we probably would have taken it out. But now ETC's freaking out. He's trying to get out of there. And we are all pulling out. We've lost our Tyrael. ETC is trying his best to run away. Lily's coming in, landing her heal. I am not auto-attacking for some reason. Though we did manage to take out their Jaina, who has some bad positioning. And their Lily. So right now, this is a 3 for 2. No, that's a 2 for 2 in the short term. Kerrigan was taken out before that. But it's still kind of bad, and I am still hurt. And I want to run. Dropping mines. Raynor wants me. Raynor takes me out almost instantly with the health of the Arthas stun. And let's see if Nova alone, she seems to be favoring taking out Arthas, which is a bad idea. So now it is 3v2. We've kind of given up a lot of our advantages going after the boss camp, which was a bad call. And Kerrigan, I guess smartly so, is ignoring the whole boss shenanigans in general, and is doing her best to just get the money. She shouldn't be going for that chest, though, because we just need 2 coins, and she currently is holding 5, so she could have just gone in when we'd already have the cannon shooting about nowish. Won't end the game, or would be close to ending the game. Nah, they have... Wow, we never touched top, it appears. So they've got the boss, we're all about to respawn, so things are kind of resetting in terms of pressure where things are. Though the cannons, that's going to be a pretty good advantage, because it's going to shoot the... Oh, cool. So some of the cannons are actually going to be going out. So all we really have to do at this point is hold off this boss golem, which I think we're sending up a pretty sizable force. Everybody but me, because I'm dead. And Kerrigan is actually running out to steal all of the coins, which is pretty cheeky, pretty clever. Everyone's doing their best to defend the boss golem, which is the smartest thing. All we really need to do right now is not die, wait for the 5v5, win the 5v5, or just try to trick them into staying around the chest, because we have siege minions, I think... Nope, just about. Siege minions flooding into 2 lanes, and they did not manage to take our fort. So we have no siege minions heading towards us, and they have to deal with caddies in every lane. They also don't have the gold to get a chest, so if we don't throw, this could be very good for us. However, I think since you are... I don't think a lot of people really pay attention to the gold values in a match, so we're probably a little panicky about them somehow magically turning this around by turning in chests. So we'll see this as goes down. It's almost the end of the game, so this is probably right about to be the last team fight. Alright, so we've taken the top bruisers. We want a push going on. It would be smart if one of us went with it to just soak experience. I think the max level now being 25, so we can get some extra stats. Tyrael going in, trying to interrupt some recalls. Will he die? Will he ruin everything? He's going in 1v3, I think? Though he's really, really tanky, so he seems to be able to try and flutter away. Nova doing a bunch of damage. Will Kerrigan body block? Nope. No clutch body block, but a little bit of a stun on the Lili. Leading into some harass. ETC looking like he wants to go in while everyone else comes in for the revenge. It is 4v5 right now, but the enemy is having to pay attention to their base. ETC landing a stun on the Lili. Nova landing that damage. We are unable to kill her because all of her healing, but she is finally taken out. With the positioning right now, Nova is landing. Their Nova is T-Dot. It's trying to kill our Nova. While our Nova is taking out their Arthas with that triple tap ability. We can't see her, but we know that T-Dot is there. I wish my siege mines could reveal her. She manages to show where she is, and there we go. Just enough damage to take her out. We've got a really solid position on this. I'm going to do my best to plant mines and just land as much damage. That's a really gross looking tumor thing. Jaina picking the wrong fight. Tank can't beat mages. So we'll see how that all goes down. Oh, it's an Ultralisk. I wonder what his deal was. We have Bruiser minions pushing in the bot lane. Caddies pushing in the bot and mid lane. Top is the Bruiser lane, I'm sorry. And ETC and I are holding mid. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing. I'm breaking off to the side. Kerrigan's doing her best to get some doubloons so we can finally finish this game. Oh, I am healing on the walls. Any auto attacks will heal a champion that has Vampiric, the Vampiric trait, so I'm doing my best to just get a little bit of healing out of the walls. ETC's making a call to take the top bruisers, so we can have multiple bruiser camps pushing in top, along with the caddies in the mid, caddies in the bot. The enemy are still just down to Lili and Jim Raynor. We're only lacking our Nova, so we're able to kind of clear out this camp, or I'd like to say we can clear out this camp. We're doing it real slow. Arthas has revived. Jim Raynor still doing his best to push off that caddy lane. Tyrael coming in, landing the damage. We've taken the bruisers. And a little bit of healing and some gold. So what we really want to do right now is push with the double bruiser camps in top. It's all about keeping them in the wrong lane. The bot lane is really strong. ETC landing a stun and pushing around Arthas. We just don't have the damage to take him out with all that Lili healing and his innate tankness. Nova doing a flank on us. We'll see if we decide what to do with her. She can't kill us, we can't kill her, seems to be the thing. And I am fluttering away. Nope, no withdrawal at the moment. Doing our best just to keep things shoved in. ETC doing his best to body block for me. We'll see what's going on right now. Tyrael dueling Nova to the death. Our Nova landing a triple tap on their Nova. She is down Zos. We'll see what's going on right now. More harass being landed by Sgt.Hammer. ETC standing right there. Ooh, I'm being jumped on by Lili and Jaina. ETC doing a great knockaway as we go for the great and majestic escape. Bot lane, our team, while we're running this distraction, they're collecting coins and getting ready for the next cannon. I'm doing my best to try and land damage to do life steals and kill his wraiths. Arthas is able to heal for every ghoul he has out. And if we can get the money in, we should be able to end the game, and it seems to be that's what our team is doing while we distract the enemy team. They seem to have, oh no, ETC, he has been taken down, and I am now in a corner, but I'm going to do my best to scum away, W to push him away. I'm healing, I'm going to do my booster rockets. Can I escape? Can I escape? No! Those things are really quick. And will I survive? Their Nexus is at 80%, 50%, 40%, 30%, 20%. No! And I am killed, taken down. So now we'll take this Kerrigan's pushing it down with the cannons. And that is a full-blown game one where someone started AFK and we managed to turn it around. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Sgt.Hammer for life. Thanks, Matt, for that ETC carry. Hopefully you enjoyed.